Signs you have quantum jumped or timeline shifted. Sign number 1, reality starts to feel like a dream, or your dream life and your reality start to mesh in so closely that you think it's interwoven. Sometimes you wake up and you cannot recognize if you're still dreaming or this is reality. Think of it, we are 4D creatures observing in the 3D. We actually exist in the 4th dimension. And now if you get higher, you go into the astral. And in the astral realm, there is no time, there is just creation. It's like all of your thought bubbles. Now think of what the 5D is. It's a whole nother set of physics, whole nother set of mathematics. And I believe the 5D, which we are ascending to, apparently, is much more dreamlike, and your manifestations come to you way quicker. So if you have been feeling like your waking life feels like a dream, that's your first sign. Second sign is deja vu, which is very similar to feeling like your reality is a dream. But like I said, in the higher realms, time starts to become completely different. There wouldn't be such a thing as linear time anymore. So when you experience deja vu, it's literally like you quantum jumping or leaping timelines into a place of a higher ascension. Deja vu is just you syncing up to the matrix algorithm. Everything is an algorithm because everything is math. Some algorithms are different than others, but it's still kind of the same principle. So deja vu literally just means you are going to a place where linear time is not as restrictive anymore, and you tap into the whole collective viewpoint, which is now what you consider time, and that feels like deja vu. Third sign you're quantum leaping and moving into a different timeline, or even just breaking out of the matrix, is the matrix actually starts to melt in front of your eyes, and I've experienced this myself. So in a car ride, there was a car approaching me, and I couldn't make out if the license plate said 999 or 998. And the person in the car with me was like, I think it's 998. And I was like, no, I think it's 999. And we kept debating back and forth. And as we were debating, it's almost as if the number was like morphing. Whatever we said it would turn into, until it finally approached us and it was a 999. Then within 5 minutes in the same night, we're driving through a street to get to the highway, and there are 2 cars parked right beside us. And I look at the license plate on the car at the left, and I was like, oh, I swear to God, I thought it said 2793. Like, I don't know why I thought the license plate was going to say 2793, but it was 2792. Then I turned my head to the right, and my eyes just like went wide open, because the car to the right said 2792. The matrix will literally, like the numbers will literally start to melt and morph and change. The fourth sign is your manifestations come in super quickly, like unprecedented amount of quick. You'll say you want $500. Suddenly your neighbor just randomly gives you $500 the next day. You've never experienced this amount of lightning speed when it comes to your manifestations. And this is because we as a collective, we as humans, are quantum leaping or timeline jumping, if you will, to a higher frequency and a better state of existence. At least I hope it's getting there. I think we as a collective consciousness of human beings, we're just tired of this 9-to-5 rat race, and we just want a different reality. If you're curious as to how the Matrix even came to be, who is responsible for the Matrix, how can we get out, my book Made in God's Image talks about everything you need to know. The link is in my bio.